friends, my name is M23 and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. Last time we got through Bottle Grotto, it's a bit of a short dungeon, and now in this part we are going to make our way to our next area, which, according to a message, we have to go to Ukiki Prairie, which we will go there, and to get there it's a bit some long ways, so we'll see what we can do here. I just picked up a rock and it was like glowing, and then it had a glowing mark. What those are basically just warping points. And so when you those are basically just warping points. So like you can warp to different areas of the map, but right now we only have access to one right now, so we can't really warp to anywhere at the moment. Now that we have the power bracelet from Bottle Grotto, there's like quite a bit of things that we can do now. So, such as like we can go into this little cave over here. We couldn't do this before, but now we can. And it looks like there's a heart piece in there. So we're gonna go ahead and get to that heart piece first. Now, to my knowledge, I don't think you can get the heart piece and the chest at the same time. I'm gonna get the heart piece first, because it seems to be the least out of the way, and then we'll go back inside to reset the rock puzzle over here, and then get the whatever's inside the chest. In the original version, this heart piece was not here at all. It was just that chest right there. So let's see what we got. Let's see. I think it'd be easier if I do this right here. Yeah, so you see, like, I'd basically just lock myself into getting the heart piece, like, you know, if I did that first. And this, we get 50 rupees, which would be nice. Like I said, you do need a lot of rupees. Well, technically not really, but I would like to get a lot of rupees, just the way I have this laid out here. Alright, so we have 300 rupees, which is nice, and we're gonna go shopping. Now, before I go shopping, I'm gonna go ahead and save my game. I'm gonna go ahead and save right here over this file. It's one of my practice files right here. And then we're gonna go shopping. Okay, so we have a shield, 3 hearts, a shovel for 200 rupees, 10 bombs, and a piece of heart, also for 200 rupees. Okay, so that's a total of 400 rupees I would have gotten. Let's see. You need the shovel in order to progress through the game, so I'm gonna get the shovel first. Otherwise, I don't want to spend time farming rupees, because that'd be kind of tedious. Alright. And so with that, we get ourselves the deluxe shovel, and with that, we can, like, dig up stuff. You can find some pretty cool stuff when you dig stuff, which is nice. And I'm also gonna get 10 bombs. Alright, and so now we don't have enough for the rupees, or for the heart piece, which is fine. Oh my god, Bow, get out of the way, please. Alright, so if you re-enter the shop, now, this time we have a bow and arrow for the low price of 980 rupees. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of rupees that we're gonna have to save it for. You know what? I don't feel like it. So you can leave with the item. You can leave the shop with the item, and then you get it for free. Are you proud of yourself? All right, I forgot something in the shop, so I'm just gonna go back inside. I wasn't kidding when I said pay. Now you'll pay the ultimate price. Oh my god, he has electric powers! No! And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you should never steal things. Okay, anyway, now that we're done messing around right there, there's a few things that we can do now that we got the shovel. There's actually a lot of spots you can actually dig up if you have the shovel. Such as if you go inside Chow Chow's house right here, you can go ahead and dig up this spot, and we get ourselves a secret seashell. So yeah, a lot of the times you'll be seashells will be dug underneath the ground, and so you have to, you know, you kind of want to keep the shell for that purpose. I really appreciate what you did for my poor precious Bow Wow. You are such a nice boy. How can I ever repay you? I know. Aww. Haha, Link is blushing. Oh my god. That's fun. So yeah, so now we return Bow Wow. Alright. We go ahead and equip Feather. We'll need it. Okay, so the other thing that we can do now that we have the power bracelets to go back to Mysterious Forest, and we can go inside over here and we can get ourselves another secret seashell. Alright, let's see. Anything else? I suppose we can go back inside the cave here, because if you remember when we went inside the cave, there was a heart piece that we couldn't get to at all, just because due to lack of equipment. There's a heart piece right there, so we're gonna go ahead and get it right now. You can't lift these rocks. You cannot lift these stones up without the power bracelet. So now that we got the heart piece, it is ours, and that's good. Alright, let's see. Oh, you can get the mushroom again? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess. Why not? In the original Link's Awakening, you cannot get the mushroom while you have powder, so that's an interesting change that they made. I actually never knew that. Or I actually did not know that you can get the mushroom even when you have powder. So I guess it's a good way to like stock up on a ton of powder if you really desire that. Alright, let's see. The other thing, one final thing that I can get here in the woods is by digging up this spot. First I'm gonna get rid of this jerk, because this jerk is a jerk, and we don't like jerks. And we can get ourselves another secret seashell. Alright, and then finally, go ahead and lift up this rock over here, and we got a secret passage! Oh boy. Ooh, this place looks kind of eerie. I don't think I like this. So you go ahead and use powder to light this up right here, and then, oh, hey, Little Devil. This guy was called Mad Batter in the original game. Hey kid, you woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot, but now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? I'll let you carry more magic powder. Heh. No. I'm gonna say no to this one right here, even though naturally that's what you do, because that's like the first thing. He's gonna let me carry more bombs. I'm gonna say yes to this one instead, because man, in order to 100% this game, you're gonna need a lot of bombs. So it is nice to get that upgrade early. So now I got a total of 60 bombs now. If I upgraded powder, then I would not have enough bombs for basically the whole game, and that would not be fun. That's a really nice way. So now my bomb count's super lenient. I don't have to worry about managing my bombs at all. So you can lift up this rock right here. There's a cave in there, but I'll let you know right now, if you go inside, you can't really do a whole lot when you go inside there. So we're gonna wait until later, much later actually, when it is more convenient for us. Okay, so go ahead and head over here, dig this up, and we get ourselves another seashell. So we're getting a lot of items so far. So, you know, if you're following along, then this may be a little bit overwhelming with how much stuff we're getting, but if we can get these now, we might as well get them right now. Alright, we're now gonna go to Tubal Wasteland. There's no real instance in the game where this is like required at all. So obviously this is like just all optional stuff. So we're just gonna just head over here while we are around this general location. And then you go ahead and dig up that spot. That's a bit of a tough spot to figure out, but but you can get a seashell right there. And then I could have got this heart piece earlier, but I didn't, just because I could save myself a visit and get this heart piece, which is nice. Oh yeah, piece of power. Alright, and so that is that. Let's see, now that I have bombs, I could actually go back to Tail Cave, because there is a bombable wall in the Tail Cave that I missed. Well, it's not that I missed, I just couldn't do it, because, we didn't have the, we didn't have bombs to deal with that. In fact, no, I'll do it later. It'll be, yeah, it'll be easier if I do it later. Alright, over here's another warping spot. Now, the only other warping spot that I activated was the one near Ganpei's shack, and I can warp there if I want to, but we're not gonna do that right now. So that's kind of a nice thing, because you're gonna be doing a lot of, like, walking around the game. It's nice that the game gives you, like, all these, warping points for easier transportation, which is great. I blew up 2 walls. The first wall that I blew up so I don't have to blow up later, just for convenience sake. You can't do anything in the cave that I blew up. And then the other cave that I blew up contains a fairy fountain, so if you need to heal up, you can go inside there and you get all your health back, which is nice. But I don't need to do that right now, obviously, because I'm at full health. Go ahead and defeat all these guys in this little rocky maze. Then lift up this rock. Here's something. There's a seashell. So again, we're getting a ton of items. So keep your eyes peeled. There's quite a bit of stuff. When you get the power bracelet, the game does open up substantially. So Rock's Feather and Power Bracelet opens up the game substantially as to what you can explore, which is nice. And then later on, the game will open up even more once we get later items. Specifically after we complete the 5th dungeon in the game. Alright, so dig up that spot, and that creates another warping point, and then you go ahead and cut up these grass over here, and you get yourself another seashell. And then, over here, this place has a seashell shape, so maybe with all the seashells we've been collecting, maybe this is what we do with the seashells. I am the spirit of the mansion. I have been waiting for someone. One who can overcome the darkness. Find the secret seashells, then ascend the platform. You shall receive the ultimate sword. The ultimate sword? Whoa there. That is crazy. So go ahead and step on this. Oh boy. And with that, we get our first reward. So there's various rewards when you collect a certain number of seashells in the game. In this case, if you get 5 seashells, you get a piece of heart. In the original game, if you get 5 seashells, you get another seashell. Now, you don't get seashells in the Seashell Mansion. They moved those somewhere else. And so, in the original game, there were 26 seashells. However, there were rewards for when you get seashells 5, 10, and 20, and not 26. When you get 20 seashells and you claim your reward for getting 20, all the seashells despawn, which means you cannot get any more seashells past 20 if you get the 20 seashell reward. Which, you know, is still okay for 100%. You don't need to get all 26 of them, which is nice. This time around, there's a reward for getting all 50 of them, which means you do have to go out of your way to get all 50 seashells. And some seashells in this game are very, very obscure. So it's gonna be a lot of fun when we start looking for all the seashells in the game. So every time I achieve an reward, I achieve a certain number of seashells, I will be going back to the Seashell Mansion in order to claim all the rewards, because that is our intention. So if you have bananas, then you can go to that monkey, and he will build a bridge so you can get across here. And so with that, that does let us know that the trade quest that we just started earlier in the game is indeed required in order to go through the game. However, you don't have to do the entire trade quest. You do have to do at least, I want to say 2/3 of it. That's probably that math probably sounds about right from what we need to do. Actually no, like probably everything but one. That's the whole trade quest. All right, so welcome to Canela Castle. First thing you want to do here this golden leaf is a huge pain, because what you want to do is you want to go and throw a rock at this bird. The bird can fly away, and if he flies away, man, you have to find a way to respawn that bird, and it is annoying. So I'm glad we got the hard stuff out of the way. This one can also be annoying. This guy's a jerk. He can, like, yeah, he's already being a jerk right here. Alright, you know what? Enough messing around here. Yeah, he's being mean. Ah, come on. Spin attacks do more damage, so I'm just trying to. Wow, this guy is not being nice. Okay, goodbye. And with that, we get our second golden leaf. What are the golden leaves used for? Well, this is, I don't know, to be honest. I'll just say that right now. I have never, ever done this, so, you know, whatever. Alright, kill off those guys. And here's the entrance to the castle. You could not enter from the front, so you actually have to enter through the secret passage, which is why which is why I had to go through the monkeys and do all that stuff. Alright, and now we're inside Camel Castle. It's a bit of a mini dungeon here. Well, not really a dungeon. It's just a place that we just have to do. First thing you want to do is you want to go and get rid of all the enemies right here, and we get ourselves our third golden leaf. There are 5 of these that we have to get, so this is our third one already. Alright, so that's nice. And then we just head onwards. Oh my god, I'm taking a lot of damage, and that's not fun. Alright, so we go ahead and hit that switch right there, and that opens up the front entrance, which is a bit of a shortcut. That way you don't have to go out the very long and tedious way, which is nice. And we head on to the next floor. Alright, so go ahead, and there are 2 bombable walls. We're interested in bombing the left one. You bomb the right one, you do fight another guard over there, but you don't get anything if you fight that guy. So you want to fight the one on the left. Ooh, scary enemy. Wonder if we have to deal with that guy later. Something tells me I do. And it's not fun. Alright. Go ahead and head over here. And, what's this? Warlock? Throw a pot at it? No problem. Alright, this is where things get hard. Ugh. This guy does a lot of damage. Oh my god. Wow! Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, that could have been a lot better, but obviously I screwed up, so... Man, even in the original Link's Awakening, that guy's a huge pain. But thankfully we dealt with that guy without much issue. If I was not getting heart pieces, I would have had 1 heart right there. So that was a bit of a scary fight. Thankfully we are collecting heart pieces, so it's not so, you know, could have been a lot worse. Alright, so now that we're done, we got all 5 golden leaves. Let's see what we can do with all 5 of those. I see a heart piece right there. Seems like an easy heart piece to get. Alright, so this is Ukiki Prairie. And then we go inside over here. And, we can talk to this guy right here. Salutations! You wouldn't know by the look of me, but I used to live in the castle. My servants went berserk, and I was forced to flee to my villa. So, you're looking for something, are you? I may have what you're just looking for. But first, I want you to retrieve the golden leaf I left behind in the castle when I fled. Sure thing! Smashing! Tell you the truth, there are 5 leaves, and I want them all. So why didn't you just say 5 earlier? So, yeah, he tells you need the shovel, which thankfully we did. Just bien! I see you have recovered all the leaves. Now, move the statue and you will find your reward. Alright. And then he activates a secret passage, which is great. So yeah, I did that to say, so yeah, I just kind of just went ahead of myself right there. Just so, you know, I don't have to do any, like, unnecessary backtracking and all that stuff. It wouldn't be fun. But this is the way to his garden, which is called Pothole Field. And the reason this is called Pothole Field is because there are holes everywhere here. You kind of have to kind of be a little observant here. Oh my god, how did I not fall down? That was crazy. Alright, so let's see. That heart piece right there you cannot get right now. Oh jeez, yeah, as you can see, this is kind of precise to do. Oh, yes! Like I said, you're not supposed to get this heart piece, like, right now. You're supposed to wait till a little bit later. But, man, if you can do that, man, if I can do that now, then sure, why not? Nothing's stopping me from doing that. You're not supposed, the game does not expect you to jump over 2-tile pits. Which is why that was extremely precise. In 2-tile pits are still kind of precise in the original game, but they were a lot easier, just because of how pit detections work in the original Link's Awakening. But we got it early, and so I don't have to go through Pothole Field anymore, which is nice. And so, in Pothole Field, he was hiding a key to the dungeon this entire time. You could actually get that key. In the original Link's Awakening, there was a glitch called Villa Skip, which allows you to go into Pothole Field without having to do Canela Castle at all. So you can get the slime key really early on. Obviously, because that's gated right there on the bottom, that obviously does not work. So you had to go through Canela Castle this time, which is nice. Canela Castle's a pretty cool place, so I'm not complaining too much. Okay, so go ahead and head up here, dig up this spot, get yourself another seashell, and then we made it to our next dungeon. And so with that is going to be it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And next time, we're going to be taking on our next dungeon, and that is Key Cavern. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!